What about this problem, this division problem? Let's say you have 7 times 10 raised to power 4, okay? Then dividing 2 times 10 to the power 5, for instance. So if you have this exponent dividing, or this standard form dividing, how do you do that? All right, I'll make it simple. I told us that you consider the number, okay? You are dividing the numbers, okay, first, and then you apply a principle to get the exponent, the value of the exponent, okay? So what we'll do, we'll express it like this first. We'll say 7 times 10 to the power 4, okay? We'll be dividing 2 times what? 10 to the power 5, all right? So at this point, what you do, I told us that you divide the numbers, okay? So 7 divided by 2, you say 7 divided by 2. So 7 divided by 2 is what? 3 point what? 5. And then the next thing, we have come to the exponent part. Now, this is times 10 raised to the power 4 dividing times 10 raised to the power 5. Now, since the bases are the same, okay, so what we will do, there's a law, and this law is taken from the laws of indices, okay, and it says that when the bases are the same, we'll write down one of the base, okay, and we will subtract their powers. That is the law, okay. So we write times 10, just write one of them, times 10, okay, and then we'll subtract their powers. Now, before, the one on top, the numerator, is what you're going to write first. The power of the numerator is what you're going to write first, okay, 4, okay, and then minus the power of the denominator, which is what? 5. I seen it? That is the law, okay. Or you can still say, since the bases are the same, okay, you take one of the base, okay, and then you write down the power of the numerator, which is 4, and then the power of the denominator, okay, here is 5, okay. 5 means plus 5. So if it should come over to the numerator, it will change to what? A minus. If it were minus, it will change to plus. That is the principle, okay. So this is plus 5. So coming over to this numerator, it will change to what? Minus 5. That is the rule. You see the same thing. So 3.5 times 10 raised to the power 4 minus 5 will be 3, 3.5, okay, times 10 raised to power 4 minus 5. 4 minus 5 is what? Minus 1. Are you getting it? Or if you have something like this again, let's say 12. 12 times 10 raised to the power of minus 3, okay, dividing maybe 4 times 10 to the power of minus 6 or minus 7, for instance, okay, minus 7. All right, so what do we do quickly? That we are going to express it like this: 12 times 10 to the power what? Minus 3, okay, then dividing what? 4 times 10 to the power of what? Minus 7. That is the expression. So, and I told us that we are going to only divide the numbers. So yeah, 12 divided by 4, okay, 12 divided by 4 is what? 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And then the bases are the same for the exponent. Now, the bases are the same. So since the bases are the same, we are going to write one of the bases, that is times 10, okay. And then according to the law, I told you that we are going to write the first power, which is minus what? 3, okay. And then the power of the denominator of the exponent is minus 7. So if minus 7 should come to the numerator, okay, then that minus 7, okay, will turn to plus 7, okay, that is the rule. So it will turn to what? Plus 7. Are you getting it? So if it turn to plus 7, and then we are going to now have 3 times 10 raised to power minus 3 plus 7 is what? 4. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, or again, from here, if you are doubting it, that that 12 that 12 times 10 raised to power 3, okay, dividing 4 times 10 raised to power minus 7. I told us that you divide these numbers, and then when you divide the number, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay, then since the exponent, the basis of the exponent are the same, according to the law of indices, division law, that when the bases are the same, okay, you write down one of the base when the bases are the same, write down one of the what bases, which is 10, and then you subtract their powers. So the powers of the first one is what? Minus 3. Then you are subtracting it. Subtraction means minus, okay, the other power is what? Minus 7. Are you getting it? So you put a bracket here to demarcate, okay, or to separate these two minus. All right, so the next thing, you're going to have 3 times 10, okay, raised to the power. We have to remove this bracket, so we are going to write the minus 3 first, and then this minus times minus will be what? Plus 7. Okay, I seen it that minus times minus is plus, so that our 3 will be times in 10, and minus 3 plus 7 is now going to be what? 4. Are you seeing it? I seen that we have the same answer. So whichever, the two are what? The same. Are you getting it? They are the same thing.